Hey everybody, it's Mikhail, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on American Ninja Warrior 9. First of all, A&W is one of my favorite shows on TV, period. Like, in my opinion, I think it's one of the best shows on TV. I just love how, just the competition, the obstacle courses, just the competitive aspect of it, and then it's a great community. I feel like everybody supports each other. You have your family and friends watching you. Like, it brings a lot of people together, and that's what I always like about sports and just events, period. Um, I mean, I feel like the course this season was amazing. Like, I love how they have that new obstacle design challenge where you have people from all around the world just upload obstacles. I mean, it's really brings that creativity aspect a lot to it, and I feel like back then, like, the obstacles have really evolved over the seasons. Like, I remember back in like AW4, it was just like the obstacles were just so broad, and like it was basically like a speed course basically. Now, I mean, you have people struggling to even defeat the qualifying course. I mean, it's just getting tougher and tougher every season, and I think that's great because once you have this influx of competitors who are really stepping up and really performing very well in like Vegas and stuff like that and getting far, I feel like every year the course should be enhanced. It should include more advanced obstacles for them to separate the elite from the regular competitors. I feel like there's a huge influx of young competitors, like 21, 22-year olds who are fans of the show growing up, and they finally have that opportunity to compete. I mean, there's a list, like, I will talk about it when I do more videos, but there's just a number of people I feel like have a lot of potential, will get really far in the show. So here's one of the things I didn't like about this season: the top five female competitors thing, advancing to the city finals. I not really like. At first, I thought it was a good idea, but now looking back, I feel like some regions, like, it makes sense. Like, of course, Cleveland, where you had Michelle Warkney, you had the Flex, you had Beard. I mean, you had strong female competitors. But then when you have other regions like Kansas City, like where nobody was in there. I mean, Daytona had Jesse Graff, but I mean, like, come on. I just don't feel like. I feel like if the female competitors have really evolved over the years, and like there's a lot of females really now completing the qualifying course. I feel like those females should get credited just to bring the competitive aspect out of them, just to see if they can compete with the males. And if they can't finish in the top 30, um, I think that they're not really considered strong female competitors. I mean, I know some females like slip up on obstacles. They kind of make like mental mistakes, or they just were not used to it. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like if you're really considered to be a strong female, like, you could qualify in the top 30 with the males. Um, and then I will talk about in the future like some female competitors to watch out in this season and the coming seasons. The thing I do like about it is that they don't have any wild cards this season for Vegas. I feel like A&W, they were so biased about that over the past years. Like, just bringing female competitors, that was just ridiculous. I mean, yes, females won't be able to qualify with the males, but like I just said, over the years, like, I mean, Jesse Graff, I mean, one of the top competitors on the show, period. You have some females who are really stepping up to the scene, and I feel like just having just random females who did okay during the regular season in the qualifying, just to go to Vegas just because they're females and they don't have a chance. I just feel like that's ridiculous. I feel like Vegas should be the best of the best. The top competitors trying to complete all four stages. That's one of the things I just don't like, and I did like about the wild cards. Now, in the city finals, where they have the top two women advance, I think that's a great idea. Once again, I think even though some females aren't able to qualify. I mean, just based off of just having the top five in there, I feel like it was ridiculous. But moving on to the city finals, having top two women advance, I think that's good. You know, who doesn't want to see females in Vegas? Like, I mean, even though they're not capable of completing a qualifying course, I mean, it wouldn't be the same if we didn't have female competitors in Vegas, especially the elite ones who didn't qualify in the top 15 with the males. So yeah, overall I think it's great. I mean, it's getting better and better every year. The competitors are really getting stronger. You know, just new competitors, people surprising you. You know, you never know. AEW is very unpredictable. So yeah, I think there's nothing really wrong about the course. I mean, like I said, it's so popular now that like everybody, you have little kids doing it. Like, I mean, all these gyms are opening up around the country. You know, so many side competitions like NNL, UNAA, really, really shows how much the show's improved over the year and like the impact it's made to so many people. And I'm really glad to see. I'm very excited to see what happens in Vegas. You know, of course, there's gonna be upsets, and who knows what that course is. I mean, I know it's gonna be a completely, like, there's gonna be new obstacles in every single stage. I feel like last season with Dreshel getting to the hang climb, I mean, I think that stage now is, I mean, with the competitors we have now, I think that stage 3 is beatable. And of course, he did beat it in USA versus the World. So I'm pretty sure that stage is going to be enhanced. Second stage, definitely. First stage, they may include like 2 obstacles. I feel like the second stage, the back half is going to change. I think they're going to keep the first few obstacles. But yeah, I think that's what I really think about it. I think it's a great show, and I have no issues with the season other than the top 5 female competitors qualifying. So, yeah.